Hello, I'm Lolly, and I'm one of TJ's internet friends from Nashville, Tennessee, and I cosplay. How do you explain cosplay to others? I dress up as fictional characters. It's kind of hard to explain to a lot of people. I often get funny looks when I explain it, so normally when I try to tell people what it is, I just show pictures and I'm like, oh, I do this, and I dress up as that. So giving them a visual representation is a lot easier than trying to just tell them what it is. How has cosplaying changed you? Um, I got into it in a really hard time in my life, so I guess it changed me for the better. Uh, it's kind of like a stress relief, and like it picks me up. Like, so if I ever get like in a bad mood or like I'm down about something, I can just like sew or go to the people I've met at cons and stuff, like on the internet, and just be like, hey, can we talk? Can you help me with this problem? And it's kind of just like a
Question,
relief.
why do I
So,
cosplay? I do it for fun, and I do it because, like I said earlier, costume designing, I want to be a fashion designer and I want to work with costumes, and that is something I really want to do. And so that's why I got into cosplay, not only to, become somebody, like to become your favorite character and to have your photo taken and something like that. It's cosplaying is just really fun to do, honestly, and it helps build your skills to do something with it. How did I get into cosplay? Well, huh, that's a good question. Maybe 3 years ago I did it. I didn't really start doing conventions until 2012 after I graduated high school because then I could focus on doing cosplay and doing conventions as I'm doing college as well, so it would help, the hobby type thing. But I got into it because, some of my group of friends were starting to do it as well, and they've been doing it for like a year or so, and I was like, you know what, I could do it too. And so that's how I got into it, and I would help them with their wigs. I've done this wig myself, and yeah, that's how it happened. And then you get way too deep into it, and then you become spend most of your money on costumes and stuff. Huh, what are my best and worst experiences while cosplaying or at a con? I would say let's go with the worst first and the easiest. The worst would have to be you walking and people like to pause and take pictures and stare at you and call you names as you're walking by because you're totally dressed up for a convention that's down the street. So that is, I have to say, you know, something the names are uncalled for. When people don't understand anything like that, like the cosplay stuff, they can be really mean about it. So yeah.
the best experience is most recently at KatsuCon, I got to meet all my internet friends that I never honestly thought I would get to meet. Like TJ. TJ was one of them. And a few others. I've had friends from Florida, uh, New York, Rhode Island, and just all over the United States. And just meeting them in one place was
Um,
pretty freaking
yeah.
awesome.
This has been Lana. Thank you.
And that's it.